Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to our Edinburgh Fringe, the introduction, or day zero, if you like, because tomorrow, Mr. Nicholas Tobias,
hello,
sat over here, and I are off to the Edinburgh Festival with the Knowing Smirk Improv Comedy Group. Woo! Woo! Nick is the producer.
So, well, yeah, probably not in the same capacity as that of a big shot producer, but yeah, I've been helping Knowing Smirk in raising funds to get the production off the ground, and also I'll be there in Edinburgh, having lived there myself for over 2 years, to act as a sort of venue liaison and give them any assistance they need. Plus, also it's my excuse to visit a few famous, well, a few kind of memorable places that were from my past. So yeah.
And have you been to the Fringe before?
Oh, I've been to the Fringe before. Yes, I have indeed. My record at the Fringe, if a number of shows seen in a limited amount of time, was 70 shows in 10 days, and I still have all my original ticket stubs. I am not going to achieve that record this time round, definitely not, but I'm going to reserve that for 2017 when the Fringe celebrates what I believe is going to be its 70th anniversary, so I think they're going to definitely pull out all the stops for that one, absolutely.
And the main reason we won't be able to fit in too many shows is because we will actually be working, in inverted commas,
working.
In terms of helping out the show. We're not doing the improv, unfortunately. No. That's
we've got the easy job. You know,
yeah.
I'm basically sort of assisting Tech as our technicals man of power. Rob Prosser is
who you will see in tomorrow's instalment.
Yes, you will. Indeed.
If I'm doing this in instalments, we still haven't quite figured it out yet.
This is going to be the most abstract documentary I'll probably ever see.
This is our improv.
You're currently drunk enough to do this.
Yeah,
we're not that drunk at all, unfortunately.
No,
we should have already had a few.
Only two ciders. I'll have you know.
If I knew how to do it, I would say cut, segue, and then progressively later in the evening we're a lot drunker. But
definitely,
I don't know how to do things like that. So because Eddie isn't here, and as a very, very brief history, Knowing Smirk has been going for over a year now. It was started by Francis Morrow Brown, who went to the Second City Improv School in Chicago. Very famously, people like Tina Fey, Bill Murray, Stephen Colbert, people like that.
The greats.
And I have to confess, I didn't really know what improv was until I was in America myself doing my degree out there. And they had an improv show at the university where I was at. I never went, unfortunately. Maybe if I'd gone a bit earlier, I would have gotten into it a bit sooner. But we both met doing the show with the local Amateur Dramatic Society, CODS, doing Wind in the Willows. And then later down the line, you were director of
Fawlty Towers. And this was my Manuel.
And in Fawlty Towers, she had a very small role, but we had a mutual friend, Joy Amy, who invited me along to the Knowing Smirk Improv show, which is at the Frog and Fiddle on the last Thursday of every month.
That's the plug.
Yeah. Although maybe we'll be showing this. Maybe we're showing this as a thing at Knowing Smirk at a show, so you might already be there. So well done you if you are already there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you should go. You should go because they're very funny.
They really are.
And I went and hugely enjoyed it, but certainly never thought I would be able to ever do anything like that. But a few months down the line, I am in Comic Sanskrit, but less about them because this is all I know.
Yeah.
Shh.
The lesser of the two.
Love really. I have no involvement. I cannot.
That's Liz, by the way, who is speaking on camera.
My suffering girlfriend in the background there. Yeah.
Who this man is abandoning for a whole week.
Let's get this straight. I'm not abandoning.
Yes, you are.
I'm returning back with shiny things, not tinfoil. Just to point that out.
And well, they basically they expressed an interest in going to the Fringe, and they contacted you for
definitely piqued my interest when I heard they were planning to do so. So I thought, well, I'm definitely going to step in and be involved with this. And ever since, I've been fully supporting them in their endeavour to make it to their first Fringe. And they've said that obviously they're going there to get the exposure that the Fringe can provide, which that's more invaluable really than any financial gain that can be made from the Fringe, because it is a very costly process in getting up there, and even if the show were to come out of this not making it that much of a profit, that in itself doesn't really matter, because it's the getting like I said, the right amount of exposure, and also getting to network with all these different other performance companies as well. So it is very, very, very crucial.
And speaking of which, we are on, I say we, they, are on at the space at the Jury's Inn, 43 Jeffrey Street. If you are watching this and looking for anything to go and see at the Fringe itself, you should definitely come and check us out. It's 7:30, isn't it?
7:15, I believe.
7:15?
7:15, yeah.
This is why he's producing.
Turn up at 7, you'll make it.
Yeah, exactly. Come as early as possible.
Yeah.
Meet them. They don't bite.
Yeah.
Well,
why not book a room at the hotel where the venue's based?
Exactly.
Yes, you don't have to travel anymore.
See, we're doing such a good job.
We're running a double Thursday. So for the very respectable price of only £5 for the show, that is, not for a hotel room. That would be absolutely crazy.
Yeah, if you haven't booked your room at the Edinburgh Fringe right now, and you're thinking you're going,
then we're sorry because you won't have any luck in getting one.
But go to Greyfriars Graveyard. I mean, it's haunted as shit, but
or take a sleeping bag to Arthur's Seat, and you can just watch the sunset for hours. I mean, I probably might plan to actually do that at some point in the evening if I don't actually make it back home. But who knows?
Not that we're saying we'll be getting up to any kind of crazy shit.
No, of course not. Alcohol will not be playing a part in this trip at all.
Or, ridiculously bad food for you.
No. Or any vices whatsoever, I don't think will be playing a part.
So, essentially the purpose of this blog or mini documentary or whatever it is that we end up doing with it is just more... Because, they're not a famous improv group yet, maybe, fingers crossed. But it's more of a on-the-ground level of just how difficult I think it really is. Because it says a great deal that in this brochure, which is huge, incidentally.
Over 3,500 shows are in that brochure.
This probably could kill someone.
It probably could kill one. It probably could kill a cat, maybe, if you got it from a height.
But we're not endorsing the thing.
No.
Things. No, not at all.
No,
but... essentially, this is just hopefully going to be a funny, hopefully an insightful look at how things run when you're trying to put on a comedy improv show, which is supposed to be all made up on the fly, but in fact an awful lot of planning
and not just any
comedy
improv show. It's a comedy improv show at the world's biggest arts festival as well. So we're going to be bombarded with all manners of different other performers from across the world. And it's as much as obviously getting a chance for the company for Knowing Smirk to perform to a different audience than what they've been used to before, but also for the chance for all of us to go and see other comedy shows to either gain inspiration or to gain more punters by trying to speak our custom. That sound in the background, by the way, is our myself and Liz, or hers more specifically her two pet Dagoos. Merry and Pippin of Lord of the Rings fame.
Oh, I will put footage of them.
Yes, they deserve that. They deserve their own documentary, I think. Yeah. The Adventures of Merry and Pippin.
Yeah, screw Knowing Smirk. We'll just make it all about them.
Yeah.
We are calling this 20 feet-ish from Smirkdom instead of 20 feet from Stardom, which was the very famous documentary that...
Did that win an Oscar?
It did win the Best Documentary Oscar. Much to the annoyance of a lot of people who wanted Senna to win it instead. Which I believe was in the same year.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of this will be filled with any people freaking out or the stress of...
that isn't going to happen.
Liz is giving me a very cynical look over there, which you can't see.
I'm very good at that.
That's the Easter egg of this yet to be produced documentary. Yeah.
I will have no part of this. Thank you very much.
Oh, you are part of it now. You're one of us. But anyway,
I want to be in an anonymous voice.
We'll dub you over with someone else's voice. We'll get Eddie to do it. Eddie, if that's okay with you.
Sounds cool.
Just the thought of Eddie playing my girlfriend.
And on that note, obviously
I'm entirely sure you're not gay.
we're hopefully going to be having footage from the show itself and footage of our very lovely house, which all 12 of us are being crammed into, and just around this general craziness of what is soon to be sure to be the madness of an Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So we will see you tomorrow. We will mainly be footage of the lovely Rob Prosser, who is giving Nick and I a lift all the way up to
probably the M4 or other motorways are available as well.
So if you didn't think you could get any more compelling than two morons talking on a sofa, tomorrow
we add a third.
And probably a lot of very bad singing as well, because we've got a lot of music to listen to on the way up, so we don't go insane. And on that note, we will bid you adieu, and we will see you on the next 20 feet-ish from Smirkdom instalment.
See you across the border.